Stephen Smith asks, can you explain how to properly interpret the Randle cycle? There's a theory floating around on the internet that mixed diets are more fattening than low carb or low fat because of the glucose fatty acid competition. I don't believe this to be true because in the context of isocaloric diets, neither mixed diets nor low carb, low fat diets seem to be particularly fattening. Yeah, in the context of isocaloric diets. But in real life, and look, so I got into a fight, not a fight, but like I got a lot of blowback on Twitter about this last night and the day before, talking about fatty liver disease. Isocaloric diets are important to your cause and effect understanding the physiology, but they interfere with your real life practical understanding of something. So yes, we want to use isocaloric diets to study the academic question of physiologically, are carb and fat more fattening when combined than not combined. But in real life, people eat more in a mixed diet than they eat on a low fat or low carb diet. So I think someone who says they're more fattening because of the Randle cycle is totally misunderstanding this. They are more fattening because of the hyperpalatability factors that Stephan Guyenet has explained. They probably are more likely to cause metabolic harm because of what Alex Leaf has explained about the Randle cycle in his post. I don't remember what it was called, but if you Google Alex Leaf butter potato, it should come up. He was arguing that you don't want to put butter on your potato because you have substrate competition and you wind up making it more difficult to clear the glucose and you require a higher insulin response. I'm not so insulinocentric that I believe that you necessarily always want to be minimizing your insulin response. And I definitely know that I have friends and colleagues who disagree with me on that, but I just don't view any disease, including type 2 diabetes. I don't really view it as hyperinsulinemia is the problem. But look, the short of it is the more you mix carbs and fat in your diet, the more likely you are to overeat. You don't necessarily overeat, but it's way more probable because it's hyperpalatable. The more you mix carbs and fat, the more you don't specialize in one or the other. What's the most efficient thing to do? Division of labor. Division of labor is why we're talking over the internet. The internet would not exist without division of labor because humans would not be efficient enough. And division of labor is why you guys pay me some subscription money and then I just sit in this office for 12 hours a day reading about nutrients and then talk to you about it, right? Because that's way more efficient than everyone out here going and reading all the same stuff. So it's totally the same thing in your body. If you eat a high carb, low fat diet, your body specializes in burning in high carb, low fat. Your body specializes in burning carbs. You eat a high fat, low carb diet. Your body specializes in burning fat. And you're not going to do either of those as good as if you're eating a mixed diet. Can you do them good enough? Oftentimes. But if you have metabolic problems, you might want to try a low carb or low fat diet so you can specialize and be more efficient with your metabolism. Because if you have metabolic problems, whatever you're doing isn't working for you right now.